Commuters on Wednesday were left to trek long distances to their various destinations after commercial bus drivers refused operating to protest against daily exorbitant fees collected by officials of the Lagos State Park and Gardens Management Committee, led by Musiliu Akinsanya, aka MC Oluomo. The protest, which started at the tollgate end of the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, was fast spreading to other parts of Lagos State. One of the protesters said that the commercial bus drivers in Lagos were protesting against activities of the officials of the Lagos State Park and Gardens, headed by MC Oluomo. The protesters said that they would continue with the protest until the government addressed the issue of AGBEROS, extortion by tout, and alleged maltreatment of its members. It was explained that they paid between 10,000 naira to 15,000 naira every day to the union, adding that the development was indirectly affecting them negatively. In other news, the Department of State Services (DSS) has confirmed a plot by some politicians to install an interim government in Nigeria. In a press release signed by its public relations officer, Peter Afunanya, on Wednesday, the DSS revealed that some key players behind the plot had been identified. The agency described such development as a mischievous way to set aside the constitution of the country and the rule of law, warning those organizing to thwart democracy in the country to retract from their devious schemes and orchestrations. Meanwhile, the chairman of Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, Yabagi Sani, has asked the Department of State Services (DSS) to name and apprehend those it said are behind plans to install an interim government in the country. Speaking over an interview on Wednesday, Sani said it is not enough for the DSS to announce a plot for interim government, charging them to go further and name the plotters as well as take action against them.
I believe that the DSS, the constitutional, the agency that is in charge of gathering intelligence and then passing intelligence to other agencies that are supposed to take action, and I don't think it serves the purpose of this country for the DSS to come and make these pronouncements in the manner they are making it. What would have made sense to us is that so person is involved, so person has been arrested or is under interrogation or whatever action has been taken. Not to, okay, what do we do as politicians or as citizens of the country? We can't do nothing.
Sani Yabagi, who was the presidential candidate of the Action Democratic Party (ADP) in the February 25 presidential election, added that democracy is too precious and must be protected by the security agencies. Also, a security expert and lawyer, Bulama Bukati, condemned the idea of an interim government, noting that it is illegal and unconstitutional.
What the DSS is saying is essentially that some people are planning to wage a war against Nigeria. This move is undemocratic, it is illegal, it is unconstitutional. Section 1 of our constitution is very clear that no, Nigeria cannot be ruled, neither any part of Nigeria can be ruled other than through constitutional means. And the only means recognized by the constitution is for people to win elections and to be duly inaugurated by the authorities stipulated by law. And therefore, it is unconstitutional. It is also criminal, because what these individuals are planning is potentially what is called treason under our criminal laws, and it is punishable by death. It carries the death penalty, which shows that it is one of the most heinous crimes in Nigeria.
Bukati called on Nigeria's international partners not to recognize any government that comes to power in Nigeria through unconstitutional means. Finally, on the news, the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) returning officer in the Abia State governorship election, Professor Nenauti, has revealed how she was offered financial incentives to manipulate the election results amidst heavy intimidation and threats.
They came with their threats. They came with their money.
Nothing.
I sound strong.
Oh, I love this man.
With their intimidation.
Before Alex Otti was declared the governor-elect last Wednesday, collation of the results for Bigwa local government area were briefly suspended by INEC, arousing tension amongst electorate and stakeholders in the state. Otti, who is also the Vice-Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, made the revelation on Tuesday while being welcomed by the management, staff, and students of the university.
Praise the Lord! Praise the Lord! Let the earth hear his voice! Praise the
Opeyemi Olugbemi reporting for Allnews Nigeria.